Hello YouTube, Destiny Bond here with actually a double header for once. I am actually doing Pokemon 2nd Gen. Now, the reason why I'm doing a double header is because I have an important update for everybody. Now, as you already know, since Pokemon 2nd Gen Wi-Fi became possible, it didn't really become well known to everyone, and it's kind of like not good. Now, the reason for this is because it's definitely different from uh, 4th and 5th gen because a lot of things were just different, completely different actually. Like Pokemon were actually like better. Well, I wouldn't say better, but they were just different. Let's go with that. They were unique. Like a Venusaur Reflect. I don't know if you ever seen that before or anything. But we ever since Shannon actually found a way to do Gen 2 Wi-Fi, we didn't really get many players, and that's kind of the bogus thing. We really need some more players because I'm pretty sure it was everyone's dream to battle someone over Wi-Fi in 1st and 2nd gen. And since Shannon found a way to do so, um, there hasn't been much hype about it, and that's kind of depressing, really. All I need you guys to do, this is really important. Instead of just watching this, share it, like it, comment, do some other things. Like I mainly want you guys to share this with your friends, to people, to famous YouTubers, and just anybody in general, really. We are just dying for people to try this out. Now, with the TGB, it's completely different because you have to in order to connect to someone, you have to port forward your router, and that's a good thing because you're gonna get some really, like, you're gonna not lag as much in battles. Like whoever you're facing, like I faced a guy from Canada. We lagged, but it wasn't too bad. But I'm just saying we need battlers really badly. Um, Shannon actually, he has a chat or a chat, however you guys say it. Yeah, there's a chat, and people are always looking for a 1st and 2nd gen. Now, please bear this in mind. There's not really that many people that go to that chat. That's what I'm saying. We need to get this chat going. We need to get all of this going. This is like, like I said, it's different. It could be better. I wouldn't necessarily say better because there's only 251 Pokemon. Um, but it's I don't know if you guys are getting sick and tired of seeing 4th and 5th gen battles, and if you are, then now is the perfect time to switch over to 1st and 2nd gen Wi-Fi battling. Even 3rd gen, like, you don't really see 3rd gen as much either. Um, but more information on that later. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know if it is gonna happen. Who knows? But with 1st and 2nd gen, yes, I understand that there are a lot of hacks. You'll see, like, I'm pretty sure you've already seen a crap ton of hacks in this video, and it's not because of us. It's mainly because of Nintendo. Now, Nintendo made it like, if a Pokemon is like really fast, then their critical hit ratio is going to be extended. Let's take a Electrode for example. Like, what's its base speed? Like 110 or something? Yeah, of course it's going to have like a really uh, decent amount of crits, but it's part of what Nintendo did. I can understand that. It's not because of us. We didn't do that. I understand that, um, but that's usually it's. I guess you can say it's gotten better since 4th and 5th gen. I personally, I think it's gotten a lot better. But like I said, this is not about the hacks or anything. I just had to mention that. But with 1st and 2nd gen, I'm almost, like I said, I'm almost positive many of you have wanted to do this over Wi-Fi. If you wanted to do this over Wi-Fi, since well, come to think of it, these games did come out when we were just young, and we had to use a remember that little cord, that little extension cord? It's like a link cable, basically. Yeah, we had to use a link cable to play with our friends. But rarely many people even had that. I didn't have one. Um, and now we got we got more technology. We got the computer. We got Wi-Fi. We got internet. We got all of this other stuff. And now it's like we're not even using it for past video games because now we got future video games. Like Call of Duty, Halo, and just just other games. And just this is just it's I don't know how to explain it. I'm just saying, give it a chance. If you don't like it, I'm not. I mean, well, I'm not gonna force you to do it. I'm just saying, give that a chance. If you don't like it, then just go back to your fourth and fifth gen battling. I can really care less. I'm not stopping anybody from doing this. Um, and like I said, this is a lot of fun because, like I said, it's different, it's unique, and it's just I want to say like a less like there's like less Pokemon that you have to worry about. Um, as for like how do I put this? Like Hyper Beam. Let's take Hyper Beam for example. That was actually it was the most powerful physical, yes, physical move of first generation. Remember when you were facing Lance and you had to go up against his Dragonite? Yes, that Dragonite had Hyper Beam, and yes, it would completely obliterate your Pokemon. Nowadays, we just use like other stuff that just I don't know. It's just different, and I don't know if you guys understand where I'm going with this. I'm not really stating facts. I'm just saying, just give this a shot. Now, in the description, there will be a link. There's actually correction. There will be a couple links to a couple important things. I'm going to link you guys to TGB Duel tutorial. A link to the well, I'm not going to link you guys to the TGB because that's already in the tutorial. But I'm gonna link you guys to some ROMs, um, to Shannon's channel, um, and to my opponent's channel if I ever get to find out what they are. But that's side point. Um, just if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But at least spread these videos across somewhere. Like share them on Facebook, My Yearbook, MySpace, Twitter. Just do anything you guys want to, just to spread the news that there is such thing as first gen and second gen Wi-Fi battling. Now I know I play a lot of second gen. I can't help it. I will be uploading first gen soon, so I can prove to you guys that it isn't too bad. Um, if you don't like this, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. We understand if you don't like first or second gen Wi-Fi battling, but there's I don't know. Since we found a way, there's gonna be like some new things. Um, but that's pretty much all I have to say for just with the joining us part. Um, yeah, but I guess I wouldn't say that's technically it, but it's just important to get the word out there that there is such thing as first and second gen Wi-Fi battling. And since this has become viral, not really many people have really looked into it, and we really do need some people. Now I'm like, I'm always gonna do these types of battles, no doubt. I'm not quitting anytime soon because it has been my dream to do this over Wi-Fi. Now, as far as I know, um, you know what? I forgot what I was gonna say. Just to completely ignore it. But I guess I can just start narrating this battle. I'm gonna start narrating this battle in a little bit. But I'm just saying, I'm not quitting these battles. I don't care how many people watch. Well, yeah, actually, I don't care how many people watch this. All I care about is just how many people have shared this video and shared the news that this is possible. That's all I really care about. And the more people we get, the more popular this is going to get, and the more epic battles are going to come. A lot of things are going to happen. Now, people, like I said, people have already started to do this. They've had problems, but the only reason they've had problems is because they haven't port forwarded their routers. Yes, I understand you need to port forward your router. I know if you can't do it, then unfortunately you're going to have to use Hamachi. And nobody really wants to use Hamachi because it sometimes will not connect, and if it does connect, it will be laggy. But if it has to lead to that, that's fine, because you can still enjoy your second or first gen Wi-Fi experience. But that's pretty much all I have to say for our just sharing these videos. I'm going to get to narrating, alright? So basically, I guess a lot has been going on. I've faced Dylan before, and I kind of won due to a really good prediction on his jump bluff that you've seen earlier. But I was going to upload it, but my internet's been kind of bad for a couple days, so moving along. So I don't know why I set up a reflect with this Venusaur. I should have went for the leech seed because I kind of thought it would have been a little bit of better play to set up a reflect just in case. But I realized that Weezing and Chansey were his only Pokemon left, and being Weezing, it would have had, like Fire Blast or Thunderbolt or whatever, all the other stuff. So I guess he's just going to finish off my Venusaur with a Fire Blast, and now I'm kind of stuck with either Venomoth or Dugong. If I went with Dugong, I was going to try to freeze it, but it didn't really work out in my favor. I have no idea why I went for the Stun Spore. I don't even know why I sent in Venomoth in the first place. It was way better when I was trying to take out that Chansey earlier, but now it's just completely useless. So now I'm on to my last Pokemon, the Dugong, and like I said, I was gonna try to freeze this Weezing with an Ice Beam, and excuse me, but it didn't work out in my favor. It did a small amount, but it didn't really work out in my favor. He's going to Sludge Bomb me. He will poison me, which is a good play because I have rest, but battles can always end with a bang. Now, I'm not suggesting anything, but I'm just saying battles can go out with a bang. And, rest and sleep talk. I don't know if many of you know this. I don't have sleep talk for a reason. Why? Well, you see, if you use Sleep Talk back in first and second gen, if you use rest, then you're gonna recover all your HP back again. Yes, rest and Sleep Talk were different back then. I wouldn't call them broken, but they were definitely not right. They just needed some. They needed to be fixed. Let's go with that. But yeah, we decided not to do rest and sleep talk, so I had to replace it with Encore. Excuse that box. Yeah, so my second battle is with a guy named Shezzy, yeah, something like that. And it was both of these are UU, by the way. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, both of them were UU. This one was probably my favorite one because he used a Pokemon that I got caught off guard with, surprisingly enough. I don't know how I got caught off guard with it. Maybe it was because the way he set it up. The way he set it up was completely different. And it was completely it was different and caught me off guard, and I didn't know what I could have done to take it out. But it doesn't matter. But anyway, so I'm going to lead off with my lead Magneton. He's going to lead off with his Venusaur. We both go for a substitute because I'm pretty sure he predicted me to go for the Thunder Wave, but I'm glad I didn't. But I'm kind of walled by this Venusaur because I have a Thunderbolt and I have Hidden Power Water. Yes, Hidden Power Water was commonly used back then compared to now. since we have, like, Scald, Surf, Waterfall, and all those other moves that we didn't have back then. He's going to go for the lead seed, and I kind of predicted that, so I'm just going to switch into my Venusaur so I can protect that, or I don't know how to really say it, but once again, I don't know why I used Reflect. I don't know why I have Reflect on my Venusaur in the first place. He's going to go for the Safeguard, which is illegal, but it was fine with me because it didn't really matter too much because I didn't burn or poison or freeze him or anything. But I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fire. I thought it would have been a better move to have a Hidden Power Fire on the team just in case if Meganium showed up. But yeah, he switches out to his Girafarig, and it didn't do as much as I thought it would. But then again, remember, this is second gen. So he's going to go for the Agility. Now, the first thing that came in my mind was he was going to go for the Baton Pass. I don't know how, but I got off the hook with the Baton Pass because he ran out of PP or PowerPoint, or excuse me, I forgot what it's called. But if it weren't for that, I'm pretty sure the tides of the battles would have changed. To, because I'm pretty sure he would have gone into his Blastoise, which we will see later. But I guess he's just going to go for the Psychic, and it's going to do a great amount to my Venusaur. I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed when I probably should have went for the Razor Leaf because, critical hits, and I don't know if Girafarig has the greatest defenses or whatever, but I do end up going for the Razor Leaf, and he's just going to stay in and just finish my Venusaur off because I couldn't really do anything with my Venusaur. I probably should have saved it for later, and you'll see why. But I'm just going to go into my my Magneton because I completely walled this Girafarig since it only has the moves I've seen were just Agility, Psychic, and Baton Pass. I don't know if it had like a Hidden Power Fighting or who knows. I don't know. But he's just going to withdraw his Girafarig and go into his Sand Slash. And he did predict the Thunder Wave, which is a good play on his part, because I definitely would have done some damage to that Girafarig. It was at this time, I didn't know what I could have done. I was thinking about going for the Hidden Power Water to see how much it would have done. I ended up going for it, and it does a really good amount. It does like about half to this Sand Slash. And it goes for the Swords Dance, which is I didn't know why he did that. I kind of was hoping he would either switch or just go for the Earthquake to take out my Magneton. But he's just going to go for the Protect this turn so that he can recover with his lefties, which is a good play because I was going to spam Hidden Power Water. So I ended up going for another Hidden Power Water, and he got enough lefties to take another Hidden Power. And with that, he was kind of ready to take out my Magneton because with little HP left, why go for no Swords Dance? So he's just going to Earthquake me in the meantime, and that, of course, that will take out my Magneton, which is kind of a huge play, which is kind of huge because I needed my Magneton for later, as like I said, you'll see why. I'm going to go into my Dugong to take out this Sand Slash, but oddly enough, he switches out into his Blastoise. I guess it was time, or no, he doesn't switch it yet. I'm sorry. He protects. Then he's probably going to go into his Blastoise. I'm always rushing myself. I'm sorry. But, yeah, my voice is hoarse. I apologize. I've been sick all week. I tried to upload a battle earlier, but it kept on disconnecting, and my internet was crappy. So, he does end up going for Blastoise, like I said earlier. And I get a crit, but it doesn't really matter. Because he's not going to use this Blastoise for what I thought he was going to use it for. I'm going to go into my my Feraligatr because I kind of wanted to take out this Blastoise because I kind of thought it was a threat to my team. He's just going to go for the Rain Dance. Now, remember, there is no Swift Swim back then. Rain Dance was kind of a really good thing because he's going to go into his Wow, I'm out of it today. I apologize. But I go for a Dynamic Punch. Take out a Sand Slash. Here comes his Pikachu to the rescue. Pikachu was a major thing against my entire team. He goes for the Thunder, and he easily takes out my Feraligatr. Now, Pikachu with the light ball, that's a scary thing. That is a huge, huge scary thing. Now, since I was faster than Pikachu by like 3 base, yeah, 3 base, I kind of wish I had Hidden Power Ground because Cross Chop on a Magmar, it's an okay thing, but in this battle it kind of mattered because he goes for the Surf. I didn't see it coming. He probably grabbed his surfboard and just surfed all over Magmar like it was nothing. Because I was hoping he was going to go for another Thunder, but he had Surf all along. I was stuck in the situation where I kind of wanted to run, so I just went into my Dugong so I thought I could take a Thunder, but I end up not taking it well at all. I'm very surprised that Dugong did not take that Thunder at all. My last Pokemon is um, Venomoth, and I wanted to go for a Stun Spore, but he had Hidden Power Fire. Oh wait, no, I'm faster. Oddly enough, I was faster. Okay. But regardless, he goes for the Hidden Power Fire, and I don't know. I didn't take it well at all. I took it. Well, come to think of it, he had a critical hit. A Light Ball Pikachu, that probably would have done over half. Let's go with that. I definitely wanted to get rid of this Pikachu, so I go for the Sludge Bomb. Um, and I end up taking it out with a crit of my own. I don't know if it mattered or not, but I did not. I just had to get rid of that Pikachu. It was really dangerous. Now he's just going to go into his Scyther, and Scyther is by far the fastest out of all of my Pokemon, and he will definitely win the battle with a wing attack. Good game. I really hope I got to you guys with second gen battling. Read the description, please. Everyone have a good day. I'll see you around.